We are sharing another powerful story with you tonight as part of our series Environmental Attack. Histoplasmosis is an infection brought on by a fungus growing in the Mississippi River Valley. It affects some people differently than others, even becoming deadly in rare cases.
So it's really a Midwestern fungus, and all of us are probably infected with it at some time.
Tonight, KWQC's Morgan Otier shares the story of a local woman who considers herself lucky after a histoplasmosis infection. That's because at first doctors thought something even more deadly was making her sick.
57-year-old Carole is a mother and grandmother. She's also a nurse. So when a chronic cough lasting several months got worse, she got worried.
I wasn't getting any better. I had intermittent fevers, constant cough. I coughed all the time.
Tali drove herself to the emergency room.
Just thinking it was your typical virus, flu, whatever.
She knew her symptoms were serious, but she never imagined what she would hear next.
And it was actually the doctor there that first told me that it could possibly be lung cancer.
A very serious form of lung cancer.
I really felt that was my death sentence right there, because non-small cell lung cancer is very difficult to treat. It was extremely devastating.
While Tali was preparing to tell her family the terrifying news, local doctors made plans for further testing.
Then they sent me to Iowa City so I could have a bronchoscopy with a needle biopsy.
Traveling to the University of Iowa hospitals is the only way Tali could know for sure. Did she really have lung cancer?
We all walked in and you see all these cancer patients there, you know, and all I could think was, that's going to be me. I was really scared.
But even before the results were in, Tali's new doctor felt the initial diagnosis was wrong.
The doctor came in and she said, I really don't think you have lung cancer. She said, I really think it's histoplasmosis, it's not lung cancer.
The results confirmed Tali was not suffering from a deadly form of cancer. She had an infection called histoplasmosis.
Really?
So she asked the doctor, how did she get this infection that, even as a nurse, she'd never heard of?
She said it's very common in the Midwest. It's common, you know, by rivers. And I said, well, the river's right down the road for me, I guess.
She's not sick anymore, but Tali says histoplasmosis altered her path for the better.
It just gave me a whole new outlook, and I just changed a lot of things about my life.
She also has some advice for people living in our area.
When your symptoms do not go away, you need to really make sure that whoever your physician is, they really need to check into it further.
Because you could be under attack by your own environment. Morgan Otier, KWQC-TV 6 News.
Next week in Iowa, a woman with histoplasmosis and not affecting just her lungs, but compromising her vision. A common result of this next Wednesday night at 5 in part 3 of Environmental Attack.
Tonight.